Hi guys. Oh, today is such a day. I I literally dragged myself out of bed this morning because I'm just so low on energy. I'm extremely low on energy, and I feel like the past couple months, I mean, I even said to Edward that what's the sense I'm posting all these videos when I'm having a grand old time and feeling great. I need to post videos on days like this when I'm feeling like crap, really. I am so homesick. I'm so homesick. It's not funny. And I tell you what, the weather doesn't help because when I woke up this morning, Edward and I, we had plans to go out today because I need to get some plants for well what we call the playroom. And now I've turned one side of it into my little studio. So I film all my workout videos in that area. And I also film um, my try on hauls, some of my try on hauls in that same area. But I went out and I thought, oh, I can't even cope. I'm just so low on energy. And I tell you what, even though when I was in Jamaica, I had my moments. I'm not going to lie. Everyone does. You have your moments when you're just feeling a bit depressed or you're just very low for whatever reason. But I have never ever felt this low. I mean, since being here, and as I said, the weather doesn't really help. Because when I wake up and I look outside and it's just so dull and gray and there's no sunshine. I mean, thankfully now there is a little bit of sunshine. It doesn't fill me with a lot of hope. And it doesn't help that I'm so homesick. I need some Jamaican food. I need some food that I'm not cooking myself. And I also recognize that I might need to see a therapist or something because I think I'm still struggling with the loss of my dad. I know I don't talk about it often and I probably need to, but I think I suppress my emotions and I just carry on with life really because I know that daddy wouldn't want to see me sitting here being all dull and sad. So I think I suppress my emotions, but every now and then it's almost like when your cup is overflowing, and I think it's one of those times when you suppress things so much to the point where you'll have your days when everything just slaps you. Just, I'm just trying to somewhat snap out of it a little bit. So we did go out. I dragged myself out of bed and we went out. We went to Dunelm to do some shopping, to buy some sheets for Matty. He needed a duvet, a baby duvet. We got that. We got some little bits and pieces for the kitchen, and we didn't get the plants. There was a place we would normally go to in Loughborough, and I'm not sure if it's closed down completely or they just don't have, or they just don't, or it's temporary closed. But it to me, it looked like it was permanently closed down because none of the doors were open. It's just that's it. So I didn't get the plants, and I'm not sure where to go really. I would like it to put in my well, as I said, it's the playroom, but one area I've turned into my studio for try-on hauls and for my workout videos. And Joy, you were right. She suggested for me to get two plants to put on each side, and I was saying, oh no, I don't want to do it. But now, when I think back on it, and when I'm in the studio, when I'm filming, I realize that it could do with two little plants at the sides, but I didn't find any. But I found it so difficult today. Even, I mean, Edward was saying, "Oh, cheer up, cheer up," but it's not that easy when you are so low. And I don't think anybody on my YouTube have ever seen me like this. When I am this low, even though Edward does have a very bubbly personality and he would always do things to cheer me up, I tell you what, when I'm like this, no matter what he does, it I mean, he could try to cheer me up from now until next never. It doesn't quite work. I think I need to go to Jamaica as soon as possible. And I think I just have some unfinished business that I need to take care of, like taking care of Daddy's tombstone, because during lockdown when he died, and then when we had his funeral, then we had to come back to the UK. His tombstone was still not sorted, and I think that's playing on my mind as well. And I had a dream the other day, like he was saying, "Have you forgotten about me?" kind of thing, because I'm sure no one have been to see him, and probably to clean his grave and all of that. And those things are playing on my mind as well. So I need to go back so I can sort a few things out. Um, and I think it will be good for me mentally as well, because it's been so long. It's been like what, a year and a bit. March, March, yeah, a year and a bit since I've been back to Jamaica, and it's never taken me this long. And yeah, I'm homesick. I am homesick. I just need some Caribbean vibe, some sunshine, beach, some cocktails, some familiar faces, um, some community spirit, and of course some food. I can't leave that out. I need some of that, and I just need some family time, really, some Jamaican family time. I would like to see my grandma. I haven't seen her probably in over 2 years, and she's 99. So next year, guys, she will be 100. I would so love to get Hilanguli. Anybody, well, people who are from Jamaica will know what I'm talking. I would love to get Hilanguli ride to go visit her on her 100th birthday. I think that would be so cool. And I would also like to be in Jamaica, because this is something that Daddy and I talked about. We would love we would love to be in Jamaica, because when my grandma turned 100, I would love to have Hilongule ride there. We would like to hire a bus and have a few people go and visit her. I think that would be great. And just celebrate, really. If Daddy was around, he would have loved that. I'm literally gonna be sitting here rambling, so I'm not sure what the quality of this video is going to be like. It's probably not going to be good like all the others. I probably should have tried my mic. I should have, anyway. Guys, mental health is something that, I mean, nowadays I think people talk about it way more than they used to, and I'm very happy they do. And I'm also happy that I'm surrounded by people who love and appreciate me and understand me. So I'm able to vent if I need to, and I'm able to express my feelings without judgment, which I love. But at the same time, I feel like when you're homesick, there's no cure. There's no other cure than jumping on a train and going to your country because sometimes that's just what you need. And that is exactly what I need right now. I just I feel like I'm losing myself really. Like I need to find me. I know that when you get married, your life changes, and after having a child, things change. But for the past few years, I almost can't recognize myself. I feel like I'm trying to find myself, which is unlike me, because I've always known who I am and what I'm about. But I think your perspective changes and along with life, and sometimes you probably need a break to just figure out who you are, because things do change, and things have changed, especially in my life. Oh, Tara was suggesting that I take some vitamin tablets, and even though I hate tablets, I think she's right. I need to take something. I'm supposed to be cooking, mind you. We got back from shopping, and Edward, the first thing he said was, "Oh, let's have a drink." And I thought, oh gosh, that's just not what I need right now. Oh, but then I did say yes eventually. But I'm just having a very tiny little glass. What do you do, guys, when you are feeling this low? What do you do? I mean, I thought that by Edward and I going out shopping, it would somewhat help a little bit, having some fresh air in your lungs and seeing other people and just being in a different environment. But it didn't help. As a matter of fact, I was vlogging while I was out, and you'll see this video in the next couple days. But even then, I just thought, oh, I just wanted to go home. We were out shopping, and I wanted to go home. Like Lisa is out shopping, and all I could think about was coming back home. That is something. Coming from me, that is something. But guys, it is actually sunny outside now. The sun is shining, but it will take way more than that to get my energy back up. Not only that, another thing I want to touch on is because I've been feeling so low lately, I haven't necessarily been feeling like exercising. I haven't been running. You know how many days I've like the night before, I'll say, I'm gonna wake up, I'm gonna go for a run. Yes, yes, feeling so pumped. I'm gonna go for a run. Or I'm gonna go to the gym. Yeah, yeah. I'm still waiting. I'm just uninspired. I just don't really feel like I want to do much. I don't. Thankfully, I'm not unmotivated to produce videos. I still do that because I feel like it helps me to keep my sanity, keep me sane. It's something to look forward to. So I never ever feel unmotivated to film my videos, and I'm very happy about that. At least there is something to look forward to. But apart from that, everything else just takes so much effort. If Edward even say, "Oh, let's go for a walk," it takes too much. It takes too much out of me. It just takes too much. I'm supposed to be in the kitchen cooking. Thankfully, the chicken, I'm roasting a whole chicken. The chicken is already in the aga, and that's another story. I think the aga is due for a service, and we were expecting the guy to come in. Yes, was it? No, not yesterday. A few days ago. Everything is a few days ago in my head now, and I think he was supposed to come in, so we literally turned off the aga, and he didn't come in. So Edward rang him, and he said, "Oh, next week." So the arga is not really working properly. So before we went shopping, I put the whole chicken in because I knew it would take quite a bit of time. And it's still there now, still in there, cooking away. But I don't even know what we're gonna eat with it because I'm just even. It's because it's Sunday, so I'm making the effort to at least have some food on the table. But my mind is just not here mentally. I sat in the kitchen before we went out, and I was just in a daze. And I wasn't thinking about anything in particular. I was just sitting looking out of space, and I have been doing that for the past few weeks. I would just sit down and I would just be looking out of space, and I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just my mind is completely blank. So if you have any suggestions, like when you are feeling low, if you have any suggestions, like what do you do? Because all the things that I would normally do in the playroom, we have a sound system, and I love singing, so I would probably do a karaoke session, but not even that helps anymore. All the things that I would naturally and normally do to lift me up, they don't help. So doing a karaoke session, sitting down, writing songs, going for a walk, and having inspiration to write songs, I am not inspired by anything these days. I'm not. So if you have suggestions, by all means, do let me know. So this is not a happy video. I don't, I feel like it's unfair for me to post all my videos of me in my happiest moment, but then I never post any video of me in my low moment like now. And this is it, guys. This is me at my lowest of lowest. Low energy, uninspired, unmotivated, can't think straight. I think some vitamin D will sort me out, maybe. The lack of sunshine is not helping me, I'm telling you. When you're from the Caribbean and you are accustomed to waking up in the morning and the sun is shining, you can start your day and it's something that you are accustomed to. And mind you, I'm not knocking people who are living in the UK. I think when you're born in the UK, you somehow get accustomed to what it's like here. But for someone who was brought up in the Caribbean and you are used to your tropical weather, trust me, this is a whole lot. And even though I've only been here 5 years, I think it's getting to me. It is getting to me. It's too much. I do hope that people can hear me because I'm not even. Oh, I am trying to find a way to snap out of this. And I hope the quality of this video is okay to watch because I tell you what, even that is driving me mad. That is also driving me mad. So I hope that you are able to hear me. I kind of feel warm. I hope I'm not getting ill. Yeah. So all I will say is if you are out there and you are feeling low or you're feeling depressed, sometimes there's nothing that you can do to snap out of it. Sometimes you just have to go through the motions, and it's very important to have friends and family. Surround yourself with friends and family who understand you and they're there to support you. You have a shoulder to lean on if you feel like venting or crying or God knows. I am hungry, and even that, see, this is how I knew I'm depressed, because I love my food. Anybody that knows me knows I love my food. And I haven't necessarily been that enthusiastic about eating lately. Yes, it is partly that I'm tired of all the food that we're eating, but I think it is because of how I'm feeling mentally, and I just don't have any interest. So at the moment, Mateo is teething, and he's not that interested in eating. I think when kids are teething, something about their gums, it's sore, so they're not interested in eating. I am like that at the moment. I'm not interested. Mind you, I'll cut all this sadness. A few days ago, we had a wedding at the house, and I said to Edward, because Tara was here, and I remember Tara came back and said, "Oh, if that lady is cooking, um, oh, the food is going to be very good." And mind you, she didn't know this lady. So I remember I went out because I wanted to see who this lady was, not that we knew her. And I saw her, and I was like, "Oh, Mama is gonna cook some really good food today." And I came in and I said to Edward, "Make sure we get some food." And because the week before, I think it was an Indian wedding as well, or a Sikh wedding anyway. The week before there was another wedding, and we the food wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong, it was okay. But Edward shared this massive plate and brought it to me. And just looking at the food, I was full. I couldn't even eat that much out of it. So this time around, I said to him, "Make sure you bring me a small plate." Small plate, it's okay. I regretted that. When Edward brought the food upstairs, just smelling it alone. Mind you, as I said, when I'm at my low point like now, I'm not interested in food. But that food was so good. It was so good. I'm sorry that I didn't tell him to bring a bucket. That's how good the food was. And the next day, I was thinking about it. So I said, "Edward, can you go to the kitchen to find out if there's any food left?" Because the week before, there was so much food left. So I figured that in the morning, there would still be food left. And when Edward went and he came back and said, "Oh, sorry, we have bad news. They actually had all the food." I was so upset. I was looking forward to having some of the food the next day, and them clean out everything. It was so good. The people them name off the whole lot of food. I'm not upset. I'm not upset that they did. I'm very happy that we didn't have any food wasted. But at the same time, I'm upset because there wasn't any left over so that I could eat it or we could eat it. I have a few things that I'm going to do today. My stepdaughter's party is coming up, and I need to shop. I don't think I'm going to be going out, as in Edward and I going out shopping. I tell you what, I like lockdown because I didn't have to see anybody. Is that a good thing? I don't think that's a good thing. No, that is not a good thing. mm, I don't like the person I'm becoming. Um, I'm hiding myself away. I actually enjoy being in my own company and not seeing anybody, which is not the person I am, but that's how I'm becoming. It's too much effort. I realize these days to have company and to be around people, and that is bizarre to me because from ever since I've known myself, I'd never had I'm a social person. I never had any issues with having company at the house or going to someone's house for a gathering or for late lunch or dinner or whatever the case may be. But these days, anything to get out of it. And I've noticed it and I realize that that is a problem. Me not wanting to be around people or me just being very picky, and I think it's just because I'm so down. I'm just so low. And that is why I avoid being around people. To me, it takes up too much of my energy. And I know it's not the nicest thing to say, but it's how I'm feeling. I can't help how I'm feeling. But I think the beauty about this is recognizing that there is something off about me. And there is. One, I think I'm still struggling to come to terms with losing my dad. Every now and then, I would pick up the phone and I would look at the number and going, oh, I can't. You know what I had to do? Because my sister, Kay, have Daddy's phone at the moment, and I had Daddy's number, well, stored in my phone as Daddy. And whenever she rang, my heart would literally skip a beat. And so I had to just delete his number. So whenever she calls, all I can see is the number, and that's how I cope with it. And even when she rings and she rings with the number, my heart still skips a beat, and I miss having conversations with him. Times like these, I would be able to pick up the phone and call him, and he would probably tell me stories or say something silly, and it would just lighten my day. I miss those moments. I miss it so much. And I don't have anybody else in that category that I can call and that would lift my spirit. I miss Daddy so, so much. So yeah, I think I probably need to seek counseling. And I have been saying it for a while. I just haven't done it because every time I say it, the next day I wake up and my energy is a bit better and I feel okay. And I'm like, okay, well, I can cope. I probably don't need counseling. But I think I do. I need a therapist. Need a therapist so I can sit and talk about my emotions and all the things I don't necessarily like to talk about. Yeah, I think I just need to finally sit down and say, yes, I need to do it. I know I need it. It's not like I don't know. I think it's just hard for me to finally take that step. Mm, but I need to. I need to talk about how I'm feeling because I don't talk about it ever. And I don't think it's helping. So I'm just going through life like all is well when deep within, emotionally, I'm not okay. And today proved to me that the way I have been just carrying on my life as if I don't have any issues mentally, yeah, today really got to me. I'm just thinking, yeah, I need to sort myself out on so many levels. And a trip to Jamaica will help with that, and a therapist. Cheers to Sunday. Oh dear, as Mateo would say. Oh dear, that child have been talking a lot lately, and his favorite thing to say to me these days is no, no, no. I said, Mateo, it's time for you to have a shower. No, mm? No. People, I don't know what else for telling them because I'm already telling the world one with me. I feel like a Rasta woman these days. Maybe ice cream. When people are low, they tend to eat ice cream, and it helps, doesn't it? Eating some ice cream, or maybe that's just in the movies. I tell you what would lift my spirit. If Mrs. some steamed fish, some Jamaican steamed fish and some crackers, yeah, and some green fried plantains, yes. What else would lift my spirit? Um, I tell you what would lift my spirit. If I was in Jamaica, because in Jamaica, when people don't normally make appointments to come to your house, and you would just have people just coming to your yard here and there. I think what would lift my spirit if I was at home and there were a few people that dropped in just to say hello and they decided to run a boat. And in Jamaica, we call if you have a few people over and then they decide that they're gonna cook, they're gonna run a pot. We call it. I think something like that would lift my spirit because it would be so spontaneous and I'm sure the conversation would be out of this world and you wouldn't stop laughing. Oh, I miss a lot of things. I miss the beach. I miss the beach. And imagine I don't live that far from the beach in Jamaica, and I never used to go to the beach that often, apart from bringing my two nieces. But you know what they say? Want to can't get and get you don't want it. Because when I was in Jamaica, I had it. It was literally like 10 minutes or less than to go to the beach. And I never used to go to the beach. Now, what I would do to just go right down the road and go to the beach. I think today what I'm gonna do is after cooking that chicken or after the Arga cooked the chicken, I'm going to I'm going to do some shopping online for Lily's party because if I don't do it today, I won't be able to do it any other day. And I need to finish up my drawing for this fabulous dress for the wedding that we're gonna attend on the 3rd. And then I think I'm gonna relax really. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a day. And because of how I'm feeling, I'm just gonna relax. I'm probably gonna binge on some YouTube stuff and I'm just gonna relax really. Yeah. I have a feeling that this stream is probably not the best quality. I'm sure people are tired of hearing me say this, but people, we can't help it. We can't help it. There is nothing I can do about the quality of this streaming. I just realized that no matter what I do, it will never change. So we're not going to just work with it. Unless I go to London, I'm not going to just work with it. We can't do nothing about it. Oh, but think mega eat chicken and bread. I could have eat some dumpling and butter. I think that would have lifted the spirit. So dumpling and butter. Take it back to basic. Or some rice with everything that dash in it. Everything we need, you just everything your heart desires, some mackerel, some butter, some seasoning, dash them in. Yeah. One pot, we call it one pot. Some dumpling and butter would I do it. But you see these nails? See these nails? I do the to make the dumpling. Mm. I don't think I will be able to shake this off. Thankfully, people, already. So this video, I will put it out there. This video is not meant to be my Sunday video. My Sunday video is already done, dusted, posted. It's just it's scheduled to be posted at 3. So this is not for my 3 o'clock video. Just so you know, this is just one of those videos that I just felt the need to do because I've never done I've never done a stream like this where I'm talking about my emotions. So this is me putting myself out there. At least I don't normally talk about our emotions. No, not even to Edward. Edward is always saying, I don't talk about my emotions. So, but I feel like there are other people out there who are going through things, whether they're depressed or they're just feeling low because of the climate or because of personal issues, and they sit there and they don't really express themselves, or maybe they don't have anyone that they can talk to about how they're feeling. And hopefully this stream will help others to come out and say, well, I'm feeling like crap today. This is how I'm feeling, whether it's for personal issues or otherwise. It's good to talk because I'm quite sure that after this stream, I'll probably feel a whole lot better just because I have expressed myself like this. I've literally opened up my can. Get it? There ain't no worms coming out. But it's been what? I've been talking like forever. Now I have a slight migraine. And this is what happens. I don't normally have migraines, but whenever I'm feeling low and slightly depressed, or I shouldn't say slightly, because this is not slightly, this is depression. This is depression. Whenever I'm feeling like this, it's just I can't think straight. I can't think straight, and I normally have migraines. And I don't suffer from having migraines, but I normally do. Anyway, I think I might go do my shopping. Online, that is, guys. I'm gonna shop online. You see this energy? This energy is not for outside. I'm gonna do online shopping. Thanks. Oh, I had some tea this morning. What time is it anyway? It's almost 2. I had some ginger tea this morning. I was looking for some Cersei because I feel like my inside need cleaning. So Tara is always getting me Cersei tea bags because we don't have the bush. And I'm out of the Cersei tea down here. I have some upstairs, but I wasn't in the mood to go upstairs. So I had some ginger tea, and I was just thinking, gosh, this tastes weird. Well, it was the ginger tea thing in a box. I was thinking, oh, this tastes weird. And then I looked on the island and realized I'm gonna have this big old rotted ginger before me go cut it up and do it Jamaican style. Pour some water on it and make ginger. But over here, I behave like when I grew up in a foreign. But look here, this is what I should have done. I mean, I know where Edward buy it. This is what I should have done. You know where we said we are gonna go today? We were actually going to go because I had no intention of cooking today. We were gonna go to an Ethiopian restaurant because I was Googling. I've always said to Edward that I want to do a African food review, but I don't want to try and cook it myself. I want to find an African restaurant that does really good African food, and I wanted to do Edward and I to do a review. So I went online and I was doing some research, and I came across this Ethiopian restaurant in Nottingham, and I thought, ooh, it looks so healthy and so delicious. So I was going to book for us to go today, but then with this level of lowness, I said, you know what? I did season, we Caribbean people love to season food from way in advance. So Edward had some chicken, some whole chicken, and I seasoned the whole chicken from Friday. So I said, if anything, and I don't really feel like going, it's almost as if I knew I was gonna feel like this. I said, if anything, and I'm not really feeling up to it, I can always cook the chicken because it's already seasoned. And that's what I did. But I will make a reservation for us to go try this Ethiopian restaurant out because I've never had Ethiopian food and I heard that it's great and I would love to try it. But I would also love to try some really good African food. And Edward and I can sit, well, here and try it. But I feel like it's unfair to just try any old food, any old African food. So we will get good African food to try. It's just like when people do It's just like when, say for example, because there's a girl, and I'll never forget it. There's this girl who did a vlog, and I think she went to get her hair done, and on her way home, she passed this Jamaican restaurant, and she decided to buy the food, and then went home. And as soon as I saw when she opened the container, I thought to myself, this is not going to be a very good reviews. So I don't want to do something like that. I think you have to do your research. And I think there's a place in Loughborough. I would much prefer to do my research and probably go on TripAdvisor to read reviews and all of that. This Ethiopian restaurant, it had 5 stars. All the reviews were 5 star reviews, and that's a good sign. So I definitely want to do a vlog on that. But I'm also keen to do African food review, but good African food, not just ordinary or in the middle. Very good. I want to try some fufu. One day I'm there, I missed me try the fufu, and I tried it with the yellow yam. And I'm telling you something. I tried it with yellow yam, and it was not the best. It was not the best, but I still had the yam anyway. But yeah, I want to try some fufu, and I just want to try all sorts of stuff. I don't like okra. I don't like the taste of it. I feel like it's mostly a man kind of food, but I just want to try everything. Yeah, so look out for that when we do find somewhere that is reputable and it has like 5 star ratings. We'll try it. What am I gonna do now? I think in a few minutes I will say my bye. Literally have been sitting here and just chatting, chatting, chatting. And to be honest, I do feel a little bit better from talking like this, so it helps. I will finish this up and then I will say my buys and I'll go upstairs. I think Edward is doing some shopping online. Yeah, so when I'm done, I'll go upstairs and probably do my shopping online as well. Mm, this is no longer cold. Snacks. Gosh, I can't eat snacks. When I'm hungry like this, I have to wait on hot food. Caribbean people don't know me I talk about it. So when I'm hungry, when I can't say when I go eat snack stuff. When I want hot meal, don't it? And I want one big plate of food in front of me, or the steam just a come out so. Mm? Yes, I that want more hot food. I tell you what, one of the reasons why I'm homesick is because when you're in Jamaica and if you don't feel like cooking, you can always go to a corner shop or you can go into your town and you can buy some rice and peas and chicken or some oxtail, some cold foot, something. Um, Here there was a place in Loughborough called Mama Bees, and we could buy stuff from her. But now I don't think there's an actual Jamaican restaurant in Loughborough. So we are struggling on that front. I think there are restaurants in not here up. I think there are restaurants in Nottingham and in Leicester, but we don't really know of any good ones. So guys, if you know of any good Jamaican restaurants, please give your girl a shout out and let me know where I can go because I would be more than willing to try some Jamaican food that I don't personally have to cook myself. There is a place in London, but we don't go to London often. Whenever we're in London, it's in Shepherd's Bush, and every time we go, it's a very small place, which reminds me so much of Jamaica. It's a small shop, and I think they literally only have 2 tables in there, which is great. And how you know the food good is you see all different ethnicity that walks in there to buy food, and that's when you know the food good. I always order the same old thing, but boring. I always order rice and peas and oxtail because it is so delicious. Yeah, so I want to find somewhere here that I can just, if I feel like not cooking, I can just order some Jamaican food. That would help hugely because I don't want to always have to cook it myself, people. Oh, Christmas is coming up, I'm looking forward to Tara's cake, even though she's on diet. And she's telling me that she is not, she doesn't feel like she's going to bake. And I will jump on the train and go to her house and make sure she bake the cake. So Tara, make sure you bake the cake because it is in our tradition. You need to bake the cake. We can't do without it. I'm thinking about it. You're miserable, Matty. Matty, what is wrong with you? He just woke up. What is wrong with you? Hmm? Are you grumpy? That was a quick nap. Hmm?
Very good.
That wasn't very long.
Like an hour.
I mean, he still even looks sleepy.
He's screaming, talking to himself.
Really?
Go outside a bit. Play. Ow.
Matty just woke up. He didn't even sleep for that long. He slept for, I doubt if that was an hour. That's not good, is it? No. And oh, another thing that we have to contend with is our lovely au pair Natasha is leaving us, and so we have to now look for another one. So we have one other thing to contend with. She is leaving, unfortunately. I think she's leaving 1 week earlier. Why are these flies? I will take out my frustration on you. Leave me alone. She's actually leaving 1 week earlier. We're looking for au pairs, but I think we weren't necessarily banking on her leaving a week early. We will miss her because Mateo likes her very much, and we like her as well. We will miss her. I do hope she keeps in touch. I'm not sure I will be able to cope with all these au pairs coming in and out, because you get used to one and then you have to somehow find another one. And I don't know if anybody else will be able to fit into Natasha's shoe. I do hope that the next au pair is as good. We interviewed one, well, not interview, we tried to, because she's French and I don't mind having someone in the house that doesn't speak fluent English, but I do want the person to understand basic English. And we were on the phone with her, and as lovely as she was, Edward literally burst into this Italian, not Italian, why am I saying Italian? He burst into this French guy. He was just speaking French, so I couldn't ask her questions and she couldn't ask me questions because she didn't understand English. And I thought, okay, then that's not going to work because I'm going to be the one to speak to her most of the time where Mateo is concerned. So, and I don't speak French, so I don't know how that's going to work. Anyways, enough of that. All I can say is we are on the hunt for another au pair because Natasha is going to leave us. Oof. I was enjoying it. I was enjoying it. I'm giving this video 1 hour and then I'm gonna disappear because your girl is hungry. I am hungry. Edward is probably upstairs peeping into my stream. I'm probably not saying anything. But anywho. I was going to bake a rum cake today. I tell you what I tried, guys. I tried to bake, well, not tried. I tried because the organ needs servicing, and whatever you try to do in it just doesn't quite come out right. So I wanted to bake something different other than the banana cake or carrot cake or whatever. And I did an apple crumble muffin. Instead of it baking and coming up like this, it ended up flopping. I mean, it's still tasty, but I think it's because the arga just isn't hot enough. So the top right that we would normally put things in if we wanted to brown off or to cook very fast, that's normally I would bake in the bottom right, but the bottom right wasn't doing anything, so I had to put it in the top. And when I put it in the top, normally the muffins would take probably 25 to 30 minutes, and it took longer than that. Let me show you what it looks like. Oh. It still tastes delicious, but it just didn't rise and have that lovely muffin feel to it. But apart from that, it is yummy. Yeah, so I wanted to bake. Um, Today I was thinking about, Jesus Christ, this thing. You know what? I'm gonna eat it. Today I was thinking to bake a rum cake, but because the arga isn't really on our side, I figured I don't want to waste any rum. I'm not in the habit of wasting rum, so I said, oh, that's not gonna happen. Oops, not wasting anything. Sorry. Oh, so no cake, guys. I've never tried doing an apple crumble muffin before, but I must admit, and I did use less sugar. I always use less sugar than they say you should use, because me afraid I. But it is good. It's almost two, and this muffin is my first meal of the day. No baking, no, well, not much cooking. Edward was suggesting doing some potatoes, some roast potatoes, but I'm not sure how he would do that because I think it would take ages. If I tell you, because when we left, when we left to go shopping today, it was, I think, about 10:40. And to show you how the arga is working, I actually put the whole of chicken in there before we left. And we're back now, and it's almost two, and the chicken not done yet. So I don't know how he would do any form of roast potato in the aga. It would not be ready anytime soon. As much as we are doing chicken, I feel like I could eat some pizza. That's what I feel for. I don't even feel for the chicken. Or if somebody can send me some bun and cheese, would I eat some bun and cheese? Let's eat some bun and cheese and drink some milk. And then when I good, I'm not hard to please, people. Not hard to please. Bun and cheese. Oh, remember telling us something yesterday. So I went to Angela yesterday because Angela is gonna make my dress for this wedding on the 3rd. And so I brought, and I did vlog that, and you will see that in a later video. So I went to Angela, and we popped into this place on our way back. And I had no intention of eating anything because my appetite, I haven't really had much appetite for the past however long. So Edward, we popped in, and Edward said, oh, you can have a coffee or have a little drink or whatever. And I said, okay, fine. They had cakes, and I have sweet tooth. So I said, fine. If they have like carrot cake, because I love carrot cakes, I said, if they have carrot cake, I'll have a slice and I'll have maybe a drink or something. So they had carrot cake. I ordered carrot cake, and funnily enough, I ordered cappuccino. Like, I don't even drink coffee. I ordered cappuccino. And I sat there and I digged into the carrot cake. And the first thing I said to Edward, I said, this carrot cake tastes like bulla. Jamaican people don't know me talk about. The carrot cake, as soon as I bite into it, it tastes like bulla. You know when you eat bulla? Yeah. And I thought, this ain't no carrot cake. It didn't even taste, it looked like them stay so far and throw the carrot in it because I could not taste the carrot in that cake. It was bulla cake. They should have called it bulla cake. The only thing we didn't need with that cake is some cheese. Bulla and cheese or some pear. That's all I was thinking in my head. Avocado came to my mind. That cake was not a cake. It was bulla. That was just so wrong. So wrong. But one day I went out and Edward didn't come with me. And this place I actually wanted to eat there, but I think it was, we just came out of lockdown and they didn't have any space, for us to sit and eat. So anyways, I ordered this carrot cake. I'm gonna tell you, the carrot cake was so good, so good. When I was leaving, so I had a piece, and then I ordered another. Well, I ordered two slices to take home because one, I wasn't gonna share mine with Edward because I'm such a foodie, and I knew that Edward would have wanted a slice, so I ordered two. When we got home, and I was sitting in bed, yes, people, I like to eat certain things in bed. So I was sitting in bed, and the movie was ready, or cinema was ready. And I said to Edward, I said, Edward, I did bring you a slice of cake if you want it. I was literally sitting there going, well, you know what? This was actually the one time, if he says he doesn't want it, that would have been fine because the cake was so damn good. I would just eat it. But Edward turned around and said to me, he doesn't feel like eating the cake. And Edward changes his mind so often. They say that women are undecisive, but Edward is so undecisive. So he said he didn't want any, but then he took like a spoonful, and that was it. I didn't hear anything else, and just eat off the whole of the cake. Hmm. Mm. This is very light. I always wonder how people do apple crumble. What me just say? That's all right. I've always wondered how people do apple crumble, and I had no idea it was this easy. Shania, yes. Shania said them just take the bulla and drop a hint of carrot in it. Shania, not even hint. It wasn't even hint. It wasn't even hint, Shini. Oh, Shini, since you're the only person I have watching, what is the quality like? Can you tell your auntie, please? AJ? Oh, you can come.
Well, what have I discovered?
Mm?
Let me know.
You can, as long as whatever you're saying, other people can hear it. I'm just pre-warning you. Because I'm still live. So it's fine.
Well, the wedding list is pretty well fully subscribed in both.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
there's not much on there. It looks like they're interested in vinyl records.
in what?
Vinyl records, old-fashioned records. Looks like that's what they're interested in.
Oh,
So that's something we could.
maybe you could hunt it down.
Well, yeah, we can sort of impose some of our favourite albums on them.
Hmm.
Also, there seems to be plenty of lights in December.
Is there?
Yeah.
Mm. I'm here telling people that I'm homesick, so I really need to go to Jamaica. I do.
We looked at the shop.
But you can. Let me show the people and the chicken. Sinead, you're not telling me what the quality is like. You see me sit down here like me not have nothing to do. Thankfully, I have a very wonderful husband, so he just takes on everything.
Oh my head.
If he realizes that I'm just not up to it, he just picks up. But hold on, the people. Shania said it's better than the first time I live stream. So I think that is something. Oh, hold on. Let me see if we can show.
Scratch cut chicken Jamaican style.
Oops. Well, move your hand, Eddie.
I'm gonna flip it.
Oh yes, flip it first then.
Flip it. It might.
Oh.
It has.
We'll put that on the other side.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it uncovered for a bit. It's cooked.
It was a big thing, and look how it looks small now. Ooh.
Can you smell it?
They can't smell it, Eddie. You're always trying to get people to smell food.
Smells good.
It smells good.
Yeah.
I am hungry though. I was thinking, Eddie, to have bread with it. Do you have any of the good up bread?
Good up bread. No, no.
You remember the bread not that, Eddie, not that kind of bread. No, you remember the bread I asked you to get, the half baked bread that you have to put in the oven. Yeah, but was it the long one you got?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I would have that with the chicken. Shuni said that the quality of the live is better than the first time I did it. So with this, so Shuni, does that mean it's okay or it can work, kind of thing? You can show your ugly self, Eddie. No way, I thought. Everybody already knows that you're in the background anyway.
I don't want to be in your videos anymore.
A what? Everybody know you're in the video.
Okay. Half baked bread.
Because you were thinking of doing potato, Eddie, but I don't think after doing the chicken in there, it's gonna be good for doing potatoes. Edward, now listen to me. I'm just gonna relax here today because Edward realized I'm not doing anything, so he's taking over, which is great. Which is great. Wait, let me turn this around, turn it around. I'm looking forward to eating. Shini, I know I was supposed to call you yesterday and I didn't because I don't know, I wasn't in the mood. I can't really find any excuse, Shini. But I might call you later because I'm gonna be shopping online. Oh, she said it's okay. I'm gonna be shopping online. Shall I call you later? Besides, we still need to finish up the drawing because it's not finalized. No, it's not finalized yet. So Shini, we still have dress to draw. Isn't it early for you, Shini? I'm surprised that you're up. Is Maya back? We know should we put down the phone now? If Edward let Wilma and brush it in here for me, some nice on my ears, you see. Was that the same one? But you don't necessarily. That wasn't it.
No, I think.
It was. I said it was a long.
I can't find it. I can't find it without emptying the whole freezer. But these are half baked breads, so which are nice. Don't worry.
Yeah, but that's not what I.
What
I had in mind.
Little mini version.
Yeah, but we don't need to do them now though.
Yeah, because everything's about ready. You said you're hungry.
Yes, I am.
Matters.
Or are you?
Cooking. instructions.
Do we have any salad? You know, we have to behave as if we're healthy. A bit of salad. Yay. Shini is all, whenever I'm doing live edit, I can always count on Shinoya, if not anybody else, because I think people just come on and disappear, which I'm not sure if they're able, or maybe they just don't want to hear my sad tale, because it was quite sad in the beginning.
You're doing Mr. Marvel.
But I tell you what, after talking about it, I feel a little bit better. I'm not saying it cured me, but I feel better for talking about it. Eddie, why are you putting it in there? Oh,
And guess what? We'll give the light, defrosting,
my phone needs charging. Oh, did I take out the charger out of your vehicle when I came in? I even forgot that the phone needs charging. That was quick. I think, oh, I've been on live for like an hour and a bit. I think that's why. Should you want muffin? You want apple crumble muffin? I don't know why I keep on saying apple. Apple. What the hell is apple? Shinoya, do you want apple crumble muffin? It's after 8 and Maya isn't back yet. Maya, move out. Shinoya, go back out yard. Oh, but I don't have. Oh, is there anything here that I can plug into? I tell you what, this is the best thing to have for the phone because it's so long. Hold on. I'm trying to plug this in. Should I missing come off alive and call you? Because I don't know how to put this so I can stay up straight now. I'm fiddling with it. Yes, please. Mm. Okay. I'm trying to get this. Okay. I think that's okay. Let me pick up. Oh, this is charging. Yeah, good, 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 good. I wanted to take out my extensions, my borrowed extensions, but I'm loving it so much. I think I'm going to wash it and leave it in, even though it dirty, you know, honestly dirty. You know, along my avini. But I like it so much. I'm just gonna wash. I'm just gonna wash my hair. I'm just gonna wash it and leave it. So we're not gonna tired to see it. Shania, talk to me because you're the only person I have to talk to. See Edward turning backside to the camera. Did you shop for anything, Eddie? We do need to shop for stuff, you know. I'm sorry I didn't bring my laptop down here since you're coming down, so I could just do what I need to do down here.
Do you want me to get it?
Hmm?
What, just like,
Well, or no, or my iPad. No, I'll go upstairs. I think I'll be more comfortable upstairs. But I want to eat first.
well, it's gonna be quarter of an hour.
I need to shop. And then I can probably come off live and call Shini on my phone while I shop and ask her opinion. My iPad would be good. Let me see. There was one we got before, Eddie, and it had stuff in it.
I think you said it had olives, so I looked for something with olives.
Hmm. No. Shini, are you there still? You know it's not cold in here. I've done all my talking. As if anybody wanted to be watching, literally watching me, looking at myself, because that's all I'm doing now. So Shanae, I will call you my darling. I'm gonna go now. It's been an hour and a bit, and I actually want to see what the quality is like. And I say actually a lot these days. Why do I? Actually, no, actually, literally. Actually and literally. Is it? I say it a lot. I do want to know what the quality is like, Eddie. Are you? I want him to tell me what the quality is like. He's searching for it.
It's live and it's on the TV now.
Is it? The quality is not bad, dog. What are you doing?
But it's a little bit of a
It's better than I thought. So hopefully in the beginning, when I was being so dull, I do hope that you were able to hear everything I was saying. And to everyone out there who are feeling low or depressed, look here, on go vent, yeah. Find a friend or family member and vent, because me sitting here and talking to you all really, really helped. So now mega wait until Edward cooked the food. I did make a start, but Edward realized that I'm not in the mood to do anything, so he just took over. This is what husbands are for. So I'm gonna sit here and do some shopping and wait until the food finish. I'm gonna call you Shini so we can talk. The British speaking slowly rubbing off on you. You hear what Shania said, Eddie? You hear what Shania said? Eddie, me know I'm in the background, She said that the British speaking is slowly rubbing off on me.
Oh, my rubbing off on you. Marvelous.
Later, guys. I'm gonna wait until it's what 20, 1920. Yeah. My other thing for time. And then I'm gonna call you, Shani. You know how much time I said that? But upon repeat. You see, when you're living with someone who always repeats themselves, everything rubs off on you. I'm afraid. Okay, that's it. Guys, take care. Until next time. Oh, and happy Sunday.